Good morning, good morning, good morning, my brothers and sisters. Good morning and welcome back to another Good Morning Grief Devotion. It's your boy, Pastor Corey Allen Duncan Sr., and I'm so excited to have this wonderful opportunity to come to you on today to lead you in a very special way in today's Good Morning Grief Devotion. This is the daily grief devotion that is strategically designed to help you to navigate through your grief one day at a time. What is grief? I'm so glad you asked. Grief, my brothers and sisters, it is the natural, normal, and necessary response to loss, change, and or transition that results in the expression of feelings and emotions. That grief is what you feel on the inside. Mourning is how you reveal it on the outside. Therefore, we don't suppress it, but we express it. We don't ignore it, but we explore it. We don't conceal it, but we reveal it. We don't lock it up, but we let it out. And that's why we shout, good morning, because morning is a good thing. And I'm so glad that you are here with us on today as we lead you in a very special way in today's Good Morning Grief Devotion. Continue, y'all, to trust the process. I tell you all the time, small steps lead to great distances. And this grief journey is one day at a time, one moment at a time. And each nugget that we give you, each lesson that we go over, is just another step on your journey. It's just another opportunity to lock in, to bring about awareness and information and hopefully some action towards your grief journey to help you to navigate through this season of your life. I'm excited about today's lesson. Today is day 164. Thank y'all for coming back with some more. We're going to talk about I'm putting it all out there. I'm putting it all out there. I love this lesson, y'all. It's so good. And I want you to develop the mindset that says, you know what? I'm putting it all out there. Let's talk about it. My loss has made me aware of the brevity of life. My loss has made me aware of the brevity of life. The Bible says life is but a vapor, right? That life, we are here today, we are gone tomorrow. That life, it is brief, right? It's brief, and sometimes for a lot of our loved ones, gone too soon, right? That we think we have more time, but we don't have more time. And loss makes you aware of the brevity of life, that life is short, right? That life is super duper short. My son just graduated a couple of weeks ago, and yeah, I promise you, it just seems like we brought him home from the hospital yesterday, right? I remember it so vividly, right? Born on a Thursday morning, and so super duper excited to watch the birth, to see him, to bring him home from the hospital. I honked the horn all the way down the street to let everybody know, a king was here, a prince was here, and got him home, y'all. And I'm telling you, it seemed like it was yesterday, and now the boy's 18. He's graduating. I'm like, man, where did 18 years go? Right? Life, y'all, is it moves like this, right? And so death makes you aware of the fact of the brevity of life, those moments that we have. We won't always have, that life goes by fast. And because it makes us aware of the brevity of life, there's no time to waste. Let me tell you something. There is no time to waste. There are things that you are putting off, things that you have postponed, things that you have pushed paused on. You got to know and understand there's no time to waste, right? That loss makes you want to get busy living, right? To understand that tomorrow may not come, next year may not arrive. And for the things that we've paused or postponed or put to the side, right? There is no time to waste. Whatever it is you desire to do, whatever it is you desire to see, whatever it is that you trying to accomplish, this, that, and the other, there is no time to waste. Zero time to waste, right? We don't have any time to waste. We got to get busy right now. So when I really want to do something, I do it, right? When I really want to do something, I do it. I seen a post the other day. It's a guy I used to be his youth pastor. He's a grown man now. He posted, I guess he was having lunch at Ruth Chris or dinner or something, and he posted the bill, and he posted a picture of his meal. He posted the bill, and he said, "I'm living like I know his mother passed not too long ago." and he makes some reference of living life or not wasting time or doing what he love, you're maximizing whatever. And I just loved it, right? Because for this young brother, he understands the brevity of life. He understands there's no time to waste. He understands the value and the importance of doing it, right? Just do it. What is that? What is it? It is whatever you wanted to do, whatever you wanted to accomplish, whatever you wanted to achieve, whatever it is that you desire to do. Because this is the thing, you may not have an opportunity, you may not have another chance. So when you become aware of the brevity of life, right, and you become aware of who remains and who's still here, it makes you develop the mindset to say, "Yo, I just need to do it. I just need to make it happen. I just need to, I can't pause or postpone or put something on the back burner no longer because I may not have this opportunity." And whether it's a trip, whether it's a conversation, whether it's telling somebody you love them, whether it's going back to school, whether it's opening a business, whether it's spending time, whether it's the family reunion, whether it's a dinner with the people you love, whether it's reaching out to the friends, whether it's having something, a lunch for the people that's impacted your life. I don't know what it is, but you got to get to the point to where you say, you know what? I got to do this, right? I cannot pause or postpone or put it off any longer. That's my reoccurring theme, right? Pausing, postponing, and putting it off any longer. No, I got to make up in my mind. I got to do it. So when I really want to do something, I do it. I don't wait for a special occasion. Today is the special occasion, and I might not have another one. I love it, y'all. I don't wait for a special occasion. Today is the special occasion. You ain't got to wait for an anniversary or a birthday or a special occasion or a holiday. No, today is the special occasion, right? You ain't got to wait to take them out to eat on the special day. No, today is the special day. We going out. Get dressed. We going out. Why? Because it's a Wednesday. It's a wonderful Wednesday, right? We don't have to wait for those moments. Today is the special occasion. So many of us, here's that theme again. We pause and postpone and put off to the point to where tomorrow never comes. I'm gonna tell you a good example. I got this nudge. This was years ago to have every time. It's funny. This is Father's Day weekend. Father's Day weekend to have a dinner for the men that tremendously impacted my life. I wanted to have a dinner and give out awards to these men throughout my life who had a tremendous impact on my life, whose fingerprint was on the blueprint of my life, right? I wanted to have this dinner, and this was years ago. And so I said, I want to do a Father's Day weekend. And then it came, I never organized it. I said, dang, I lost out. I'll do it next year. Next year came, I never organized it. I paused, I postponed, I put it off. I waited too late. I said, dang, I'll do it next year. Y'all, after about 3 years, right, of pausing, postponing, and put it off, guess what? One of the men died. I said, oh man, I really got to do it now. What happened? Pause, postpone, put it off. Next year, what happened? Another man died. I said, man, you got to be kidding me. So, and it was only about 8 or 9 or 10. So I'm like, two of them is gone, right? So I'm like, next year I definitely got to, I definitely got to do it. Guess what? My daddy died. I said, you know what? I forget it. said, I said, you know what? Forget it. Forget it. Daddy died then. I mean, it was just, I said, man. And still to this day, that's one of the things you don't want to have regrets in life, right? You want to live your life with no regrets. And the way you live your life with no regrets, don't pause, don't postpone, don't put it off, right? And that's one of the things I wish I could have did. Men from, I'm talking about baseball coaches to teachers that I had in school, to ministers, to mentors, to, of course, my pops and people that were just influential in my life. They started dying off. And what I wanted to do, I now could not do. I mean, I could probably, I mean, it wouldn't be the same. I said I could probably do it and in their honor and invite, their child or, if somebody still is alive or remains, you know what I'm saying? I could, but and it ain't the same because I wanted to give them their flowers while they were living, right? I wanted to let them know. I wanted to tell them personally. And so, yeah, you don't want to get to the point to where you got regrets. No, you want to live your life in a way to where you just do it. And this is whatever that is, right? Take the trip, have the dinner, make the call, set up the date, whatever it is, right? Understand the brevity of life. I can tell you so many instances of people, y'all, whose worlds were flipped upside down. I've seen the progression. I've seen the progression of people. I've seen people get diagnosed in May with cancer, and by October, I'm preaching their funeral, right? And just, May, June, July, August, September, October, 6 months, right? Things turned around, ship gone out of here. I'm talking about out the blue, living life, everything is good, headache, whatever the case may be, go to the doctor, spot this, that, and the other. Oh, you got aggressive. 6 months gone. That they didn't start the year off with this in mind and planning this, or they didn't see this coming. 6 months gone. So whatever plans they had for this year or for next year, gone, right? The brevity of life, the brevity of life, the brevity of life, the brevity of life, the brevity of life. Don't wait for a special occasion. Today is a special occasion. You might not have another one. So, y'all, the question becomes, what have you been pausing? What have you been postponing? What have you been putting off? What have you been pausing? What have you been postponing? What have you been putting off? Who have you been pausing? Who have you been postponing? Who have you been putting off? What have you been pausing? What have you been postponing? What have you been putting off? Right? You can't wait for a special occasion. Today is a special occasion. You got to just do it. Check this out. This means I have to take some chances. It means I have to risk making mistakes. But if I don't put it all out there, I may die with unsung songs inside me. That part got me, y'all. Dying with unsung songs inside of you. Songs that were never sung. Yeah, you got to take some risks. Yeah, you might make some mistakes, but you got to put it out. You got to put it all out there because you don't want to die with unsung songs inside of you. Do you hear me, beloved? You don't want to die with unsung songs inside of you. You don't want to die with unwritten books or unpublished books inside of you. You don't want to die with all of this great power and potential on the inside of you. You don't want to leave. We tell people in football, leave everything on the field. You don't want to walk off the field knowing, oh, I still had something to give. I still had something to contribute. I still had, no, you should be so exhausted. We got to carry you off the field. And that's the way life is. You don't want to die with this stuff on the inside of you. You want to pour out. You want to get it out. You want to do it, right? You want to live life to the fullest. I may die with unsung songs inside me, and that would be an unconscionable shame. Here's the final thought. As Helen Keller said, life is a daring adventure or nothing at all. Life is a daring adventure or nothing at all. As you continue to navigate through your grief journey, you're at different places, different spaces, some fresh, some you've been through it for a while. I want you to be aware of the brevity of life. And I want you to have the mindset, right? I'm not waiting for a special occasion. Today is a special occasion. I want you to write a list. Here's your action. Here's your step today. I want you to write a list. Write a list of what have you paused, what have you postponed, and what have you been putting off. What have I paused? What have I postponed? And what have I been putting off, right? And really, it's all the same thing. You can just write that at the top and then just start writing a list. What are the things that I've paused, postponed, and been putting it off? What is it that I've wanted to do? Where is it that I've wanted to go? What is it that I wanted to accomplish? What is it that I've been wanting to see? What I need you to write that list. Call it the PPP list. People write a bucket list. People write a bucket list and stuff that they want to do. This is on my bucket list. Write a PPP list, right? What have I paused? What have I uh, 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 put off? What have I postponed? What have I paused? What have I postponed? What have I put off? I need you to write that list, y'all, and I need you to start making provisions. There's another P to accomplish those things on the list. Why? Because life is too short. And why? Here it is. Because you got to put it all out there. You got to put it all out there. It's your boy, Pastor Corey Allen Duncan Sr. I love y'all with the love of the Lord. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. Write that list, right? Put it all out there because life is short. I love you with the love of the Lord. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Let's go.